Hey kids, Mr. Glenn here. Hope you are well. We are going to be looking at repeats now, and also an important block for the agent, which is the detect block or a destroy block in front. So it can detect something, and you can tell it later on exactly what kind of block you want it to detect, whether it's gold, diamonds, concrete. You can say whatever. You can tell it whatever you want, so that it will pick things out and miss others. Okay. So what we're going to do is just take a look here. We've got the agent in front of a set of 8 blocks here, and so 8 is the number that we want to have a look at. So I'm going to bring my agent over here so we can see on the right hand side when I press C to code. So when I just zoom out of here, okay, let's just go and make sure you can see it as well. So I'm going to go and put number 1 in there as normal. Use the agent to destroy the tree trunk that is in the way by using the agent destroy block. And then agent collect all. Okay, try using a repeat block to make the code more efficient, because that's what we want. We want it nice and neat and tidy. When done, press the play button to compile the code. Don't forget to run your code in Minecraft. Okay, fine. So what we want is this repeat 8 is obviously what we want, and then we need to go and move forward and destroy. Now, if you think about it logically, if we can put our agent in front of that, if I get rid of this and just type 1 in, we can test it and see what happens when I go and type in 1, and my agent is shrugging its shoulders and saying, I don't really know what to do. Okay, let's go back into our code. Let's go back into my code, press C. And so if we repeated that 8 times, it would just repeat itself 8 times, really. So it needs to go and destroy the blocks forward, because later on you can actually sort of tell it to put blocks beneath it, so not only can it destroy it, but it can place blocks at the same time. So inside here it tells you where it can actually place. So if you're building and you want the agent to sort of walk along, it can do by placing blocks behind it as it's walking along, which is quite efficient, providing that it has the blocks in its inventory, which we'll come to. So destroy forward, so think about the order of things here as well. If I've got my chat command container here, and then I've got my loop here, my repeat loop, it's going to say move forward first, and it can't do that. It's got to make space for itself first, and then obviously it's got to go and collect all. Now, which way that goes round is kind of up to you. All right, you need to work this out yourself. So I've given you the first bit. It's because it's logical, it's simple. Okay, we're using the language here. We probably don't need pseudocode for this just yet, but we definitely need pseudocode for the next bit. So I'm going to leave you here because this is nice and short and sweet. This is the very simple introduction to using repeats and being efficient with your code and your algorithms. Alright, as always, good luck.